Hey Avalon, let's check this out. I'm in Desmos right now. So what we have, in your question, we have two equations. The first one, y equals 1 half x plus 6. So I'm literally just going to click right here in the first, and I'm going to type in, you could use the Y pad here, like I'm using it like a laptop right now. If you're just using this on your phone, you'll be down here, but you can also just type Y in on your keypad. Here's equals, and then we're going to do a fraction. So this is going to be 1 divided by 2. So I'm literally just going to put in 1 divided by 2, and notice how it just made it a fraction. And now I'm going to click up here again because I don't want my cursor. See how it's down here in the denominator? I don't want to stay down there. So it's 1 half of x, and again you can click here if you're just using the app, plus 6. And I'll put the plus sign in here, and plus 6. So there's my first equation. Oh, mess that up a little bit. 1 half x plus 6. There we go. So there's our first equation. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click down here, and it just makes another line. Like I could do 3 or 4 of these, as many as I need to, basically. And now I'm going to input the next one, y equals negative 2x minus 2. So again, y equals, for the negative, I'm just going to use the subtraction sign here. Negative 2x, take away 2. So there we go. So then what you can do now, since everything's graphed, we can see how it automatically made our first equation is here in red, our second one is in blue. We can find the point of intersection, which is right there. Now this is, they're throwing this in as a decimal. You could do that with, you could find a fraction, you could solve this, you could answer any other kind of questions that they're asking you. So choose the correct answer below for the first part. These are definitely perpendicular. Okay, these intersect at a 90-degree angle. We can see that. So you know that the product of their slopes, two perpendicular lines there, is going to be negative 1. Okay, so that's kind of part A. That's how you can just take that down just by looking at the graph. The second one, they're going to give you some options, and basically you just pick the correct coordinate where it looks at. And we can see that we're intersecting up here in this quadrant where y is positive and x is negative. So our intersection is up here. It's not down here. It's not over here. It's not over here. So you can kind of just like go through the process of elimination and take that question down that way. And then the last one, use the zoom feature now and describe what happens to the graphs. Like if we zoom this right in such a way, to zoom square, like this is kind of nobody uses the TI-83 anymore. That's what this question is all about. But basically, if we were to zoom in the some square here, would the lines be perpendicular? Would it still look that way? And the answer really is no. Because if we zoomed in really, really far, like let me kind of geek out about this. I'm just zooming in. And by the way, I can zoom in. There's they're off the screen right now, but you can zoom in and you can use your mouse wheel. And basically, if I just keep zooming in, more and more and more and more, it's going to get to a point where they don't really look perpendicular anymore. We're actually going to distort the graph because we're so zoomed in on this. I'm just messing around with this now, but take my word for it. It's just going to get so crazy. So put that one. Part C is going to be no. Or sorry, part B is going to be no. And then basically we're just zooming in so much that it'll distort the graph. So I hope that helps. This question, not really a great one because no one really uses TI-83s anymore. They're underpowered, but I hope that at least help you for Desmos. So you can click in here, and basically all the tools that you need are right here. Just with fractions, use the division bar as a big one. Okay, a couple of more geekery things that might help you. If you need to do the square root of anything, that's right here. That's kind of looks like a check mark, but it's right there. Pi is right there as well. Inequalities and brackets are there as well. And there's way more stuff. If you click this little ABC button, you can bring up letters. You could actually put in letters if you needed to. You could throw in some other numbers. And up here with functions, these are all kind of your sine, cosine, tangent stuff that we'll be looking at in part 2 of math. So they're all right there. Yeah. So play with that, buddy. I hope that really helps. So hope it didn't confuse you too much. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care.